It has just been revealed that Smokey Robinson was very close to death after contracting COVID last December.
Smoke?
Yes. Smokey
December?
December.
Wasn't that when he was making his
That was right near Chanukah.
Chanukah? It's right around Chanukah.
I don't know what that is.
You don't think Yahweh cursed him, do you? Or Jehovah?
Now, what Chris Demm's referring to is a one of those cameo calls where he did a video for someone celebrating Hanukkah, but
Big fan.
Yeah, big fan of Smokey Robinson, but Smokey did not know what Hanukkah was, nor how to pronounce it.
I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Jared, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is, but happy Chanukah because they said so. Anyway, God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chanukah. Have a wonderful time.
Did we ever figure out how much Smokey charges for a cameo?
No, I don't know that we did.
I don't remember we looked that up.
I think Chanukah was early last year. Not, if memory serves.
Like early December?
Yes.
Still.
So I think he got it, must have been right after that.
Yeah.
He spent 11 days in the hospital and says, I don't remember 5 of them.
Lord, he's not a young man.
No, he's 81, and he was considered high risk, but only because of his age. And doctors said it was really touch and go there for a while. What pulled him through? Extremely good physical fitness for Smokey Robinson.
Looks fit.
He's always worked out.
Glad to hear it.
He said he's always paid attention to his health, and doctors said that saved you from dying of COVID. Anyone in poor shape would have died. And he said now, because of it, I work out every single day. And he's vaccinated, as you can imagine. He's already got his 3rd shot, his booster shot, at age 81. So thank goodness that Smokey Robinson's okay, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
He doesn't still perform, does he?
You know, my wife and I saw him about 3-4 years ago, and he really sounded quite good. I mean,
he's in great physical shape. I think that's to me.
He started a little.
Don't you think that really helps?
It doesn't hurt.
Exactly.
I mean, that's all he's done his whole life.
That's what he said.
He got better and better as the show went along. I think his voice sounded better.
Well, you know, I saw Paul McCartney, half of his show.
That's right. Who walks out on a Beatle?
I did. I walked out halfway through a show. It was a Thursday night, and I told my wife, I just can't.
I need some sleep.
I cannot stay here for this. And so I walked out halfway through, but I thought he was remarkably good for a man.
He sounded amazing.
And you know why? Great shape.
Weed. Oh.
No.
Yeah, Chris Demm doesn't attribute it much to shape like you.
He's in great shape. He's in great physical condition.
Pre-recorded vocals.
Terrific sound. Still getting it on stage, you know, Paul McCartney.
And sang a lot of his songs. I'm no musical expert, almost in the original keys, which was remarkable.
Very impressive. And now, listen, I didn't see it all. I walked out halfway through.
He got better and better, too, I thought, as the night went along.
Yeah.
So you missed the best
I missed
parts.
the best part. A lot of people told me who walked. I mean, when I walked out, they put a spotlight on me, and even McCartney was like,
"Where's he going?
That...
Surely he's coming back. Haven't done live and let die."
Do you think Paul McCartney probably was thinking, does he not know what he's seeing here? This is a Beatle. I'm a Beatle. I'm on the stage. I turned around. I told my wife, let's go. It was about halfway through.
You must be going to the bathroom. No. I got my keys.
Is that the one where you tapped your foot rhythmically from your seat during the songs?
Yes, I did.
Or was that the Springsteen show?
That was Springsteen. You saw me. I had great seats for Bruce Springsteen. It was like in the Carlisle, the club box, and they. Occasionally I think people would look up at me. Chris Demm had different seats, and they got pictures of me just rhythmically clapping along.
What had you done?
Remain seated.
That's right.
He's playing Rosalita, but please take your seats.
Everybody else would stand. I didn't have to. I was on the front row of the club seats. Okay.
Had you partaken?
No. Well, no.
Maybe just a cold one.
No, just cold beer.
No.
And when others would stand up, I would say, "Ballyhoo!"
When are you going to play Glory Days?
Well done,
Author.
Well done. You know, the other night I was with Squidward at the Ideal Home Show.
Sorry.
You recall how he
tried to shade you.
He tried to shade me. He said he's on an award-winning show. What's he doing schlepping equipment for the loser? He said. I was with Squidward. But Glory Days came on. We were playing Glory Days by Bruce Springsteen, one of my favorites. And I said, this is a fantastic little romp, isn't it? To Squidward. Isn't this a wonderful?
It's a rouser.
And he said to me, when were your Glory Days? And you know what I said to Squid? Still to come. I said, I haven't reached them yet.
Did he laugh? Did he do that Squidward laugh?
He looks at his watch, clock's ticking.
Yeah, I said, I haven't reached the glory days yet. Here's another artist who's in great shape.
Deep.
Okay, very, very deep. That's what I thought.
Someone once asked Stevie Wonder, this was 30 years ago, and he was I think he'd kind of retired from making records on a regular basis. But he was still winning awards, and somebody said, what's the favorite song? What's your favorite song you've ever written? He said, I haven't written it yet.
That's it. I channeled Stevie Wonder. He said, Squidward said, when's your glory days? I said, yet I'll let you know when they come, still to come. That's my outlook on life.
All right.
So he probably went home and told his family, this guy's been miserable for 50 years, and he thinks it's going to get better.
Yeah, what's going to change? You go to the same places every day.
Single day. That's right. This is another singer in great shape, and we'll play some great music here, but for reasons that are not so good. This is the Rolling Stones. The song is called Brown Sugar. They're on tour right now. Mick Jagger, in fact, is having a great time. He's going to dive bars all over America and loving it.
The story I heard is that, of course, Jagger was in Charlotte, North Carolina 10 days ago or so. Hung out at this little club, or little bar, dive bar. Had a beer all by himself. No one messed with him.
Then we saw him in
the night before the show. Then he went to Nashville.
Yep.
The night before, the report is, the night before the Stones played Nashville, Mick went to a little karaoke bar and sang Honky Tonk Women.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
And wasn't he in Pittsburgh having a beer, too? I mean, they showed him in there. I saw a picture
I saw that, too.
In Pittsburgh. They've retired this song from their
From the
shows.
playlist?
They will not play it again. Here I am, so tone deaf. I see the headline. Rolling Stones retire Brown Sugar. Won't play it again. What do? Turn to Chris Timm. What? I love Brown Sugar. Chris Timm said, I'm sure it's for the insensitive lyrics about slavery. Next line, insensitive lyrics about slavery to play. Chris Timm said, you're not going to play this, are you? Like, oh, jeez.
I shouldn't have reacted so.
No, God. I know, so stupid. So stupid. I always do that. Before I know the whole story,
You react.
I react.
Your emotion.
Yeah, exactly. I do. Brown Sugar.
You're like reading John Gruden. Well, what's one email? Oh, there's more.
Oh,
There were 19 more.
There's 1,000?
Oh, Gruden. Yeah, I can't say anything about that. Rolling Stones retire Brown Sugar. The lyrics written in 1969, released in 1971. Their second most played song ever, behind only. You want to guess? Oh, I should save this for a put up or shut up question.
Oh, yeah.
For a put up or shut up question. On stage, they've performed Brown Sugar's second most, and Jagger says that he and Richards have collaborated and left the song off the set list because of lines about slavery. And they think it's insensitive now to have the lines in the song, and so they will not play the song anymore in concert. In fact, in 1995, Jagger says he would never write the song these days. Told the L.A. Times he didn't want to perform it anymore. So they've been doing it since then. But
I think in the intervening years since the 90s, he's modified some of the lyrics, but they still play it.
Yeah, well, I was going to say
now.
Yeah, so couldn't they change the lyrics entirely? Make it more upbeat and fun. I don't know the lyrics really, but could you replace the word slavery with something else?
What's another 3-syllable word?
Yeah.
What can I replace slavery with?
Can you not do any
Pineapple?
Yeah. Okay, something like that. I don't know.
And actually sing about brown sugar.
Yes.
And mix in some white sugar.
Yeah.
Like Domino's?
Yes. Let's sing about
Some crystal brown sugar.
Make it about baking?
Yes.
Confectioners.
Yes.
Can we not have about baking?
Let's be literal with it.
I hate that. I really do, because that is a great song, and they do it in concert all the time. I understand why they're doing it, but as a fan, it's like, oh, now we don't get to hear that one. If you go to see them for the first time.
Are there any groups that are upset about this?
They haven't said that.
No, not that I've heard.
I think
they just did it on their own. Okay,
they did it on their own and decided to do it. I think if they could rework the center part of the song, those lyrics, and do something differently, it might be advantageous. Oh, by the way, Dave, you're a Parrothead, Jimmy Buffett fan. I wanted to thank you. This is unfortunate. This is deflating. Last week, I asked Dave to bring me in a couple of shirts.
Again.
Okay. Here's what our neighbor had a Parrothead party. He sent out an email and said, wear your best Parrothead attire. We're going to have a party out in our driveway. They put up a tent. It was all outdoors. And, just to celebrate trying to get back to normal on a beautiful night. And says, okay, great. So we're going. But when they said, wear your best Parrothead attire, I knew I had nothing.
Right.
I didn't have a Hawaiian shirt or anything. So I asked Dave to bring me in a couple. And Dave said, well, I hope these fit.
You're a taller fella.
Taller. That's right.
These are not long
You were worried
shirts.
about
I was worried about midriff.
sticking out.
Dave tried to cushion the blow and say, well, you're taller. So I didn't even try the shirts on. He brought in two, and I didn't even try them on until 5 minutes before
Until
party.
go time?
Go time.
Ooh.
That's right. So I went to the closet and got the shirt out, started putting it on. The button, I'll have to buy you a new button. The button, it stretched across me, and I went out, I was showing all midriff, and it was so tight that I couldn't lift my arms, and I waddled through like a penguin.
The
Please,
mint-colored one?
Yeah, the mint-colored
It's
one.
a good-looking shirt. Please tell me your wife took a pic.
She didn't. I'll put it back on. I'll put it back. I'll bring it in tomorrow, but I'll put it back on today.
Probably rags now.
So I waddled out there. I said, I'm ready.
What about the other one?
I tried that one too.
That was too big?
Too
Or
small.
too small?
Yeah, both too small. I was showing too much
You
belly.
were too big.
Too belly.
I showed too much belly. And I thought, I really like the mint colored one. And I said, do you think this
I did too.
works? And she said, God, no, you cannot.
So you had to go to a Parrothead
margarita.
party.
It was like a straitjacket. Is what it was like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I put on my melon colored golf shirt. And
Close enough.
Is it close enough?
Do you have any plastic lays lying around the house or anything?
Nothing laid in my house.
If you'd have tried it on earlier, I'd have told you where you go get some cheap ones beforehand on your way home.
I know. I should have done that. It was bad. It was just bad.
Did you launch that button into space?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Will
Dave.
Shatner pass it?
You break the window across the street.
When they show the Shatner video today, there'll be a small object floating by
What's
him.
that floating past my window?
That's my button, and it'll be
It's actually
floating.
Dave's button.
That's Dave. I'm sorry. That's your button, Dave. Oh, I am so sorry.
I thought if it didn't fit, it would be up and down, not around.
No. I appreciate you saying that, but it did. It
Why?
couldn't even go around.
Your chest?
I'm hanging on.
But it fits me.
It must be my chest.
Kelly's doing weight work.
I'm doing some.
Oh, is it weight work?
I'm doing some heavy
Is
lifting.
that what you're doing
lately.
Look at your shoulders.
Look at these. These are broad.
Oh, yes, you've got a barrel chest.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's barrel chested.
These shoulders are so broad.
Or maybe the shirt just knows you're not Margaritaville material.
Well, maybe. It must be these broad, chiseled shoulders.
That's what it
These
is.
defined shoulders.
Did your wife have any parrot gear?
She did. She had a Hawaiian shirt, and everybody there, except me, and people would come up and, hey, man, where's your Hawaiian?
Yeah.
And I'd say,
Did you get off work?
you working over at TGI Fridays? This is my melon color. It's like cantaloupe color.
Oh.
I really thought that would work.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
It didn't go as well as I had hoped it. I hoped it would, unfortunately. Another artist and more music, good music. I love the music, but it's for bad reasons that we're playing it. It's from Tim McGraw. Tim McGraw is a country singer, as you know, one of the biggest country singers in the world. And he was singing the other night and forgot the lyrics to one of his songs. The song is called Where the Green Grass Grows. This is it.
I'm gonna live where the green grass grows, watching my corn pop up in rows.
By the way, I'm really just rediscovering this song. This is one of my favorites.
Is it just rocketed to the top of your playlist?
God, I'm telling the A-Train, put this on the country mix. Repeat. Today. Are you with me, Biggie?
It's good, but it doesn't fit our lifestyle at
Not one.
What's it about?
all. Yeah.
It's about living out in the country.
Where the green grass grows. Yeah.
Corn pop up in rows.
It's about farming.
I can't tell you the last time I've seen green grass.
That's true.
His dog urinates on artificial
That's
turf.
right.
Yeah, the brewery near him has
Yeah.
a little patch of grass.
I told the A-Train, I was like, my God, we've got to have this completely foreign from our lifestyle.
Plowing down the backyard and planting corn.
That's right. It's about good old-fashioned country living. Simple life, you know?
It's everything I hate. Green grass, simple living.
That's right. Well, he forgot the lyrics to the song in the middle of it, and apparently he had forgotten the lyrics to a few songs when he played a show in Reno, Nevada a couple of nights ago, and fans started to heckle him, and instead of just going on, or
it's not good fans. Most fans will help you out.
Instead of making a joke about it or something like that, I think it was just a few that were heckling, but he stopped the show and started talking to them. And then other fans were like, come on, play the show. Get on with it. They blamed Tim McGraw, it seemed. Because
do we have cell phone video?
We do, yeah. And here's the serious. Now he has stopped. He has stopped playing. And he's gotten down on a knee and he's pointing people out. The band just keeps on playing. And he's pointing at these guys. And people start yelling, play the show. Do the show. I'm into this, though.
Do the show! This is fucking ridiculous!
So he yelled at the guy, but off mic.
Off mic.
Yeah, he couldn't hear.
He couldn't hear him because he was
I'm
really...
going to take you out back and kick your ass where the green grass grows.
And he was
I'm going to
pointing
plant
at
you in the corn.
Yeah, he was
You
pointing
get
at
up
him.
here and do this.
Yeah.
It's so easy.
I think that all the time. When people criticize me, I'm like, why don't you come in here and do this? You know, and he's, yeah, exactly.
Better be living like you're dying because you're about to.
Jesus.
Take a good look around Reno. It's the last thing you'll ever see.
Tim said after the show, he had been filming a new movie called 1883, and they had shot 48 hours straight. And so he had no sleep, and he was missing lyrics, not only in that song, but several songs.
Did he apologize for his behavior?
He did. He said, I want to beg the forgiveness of the crowd that was in concert. This was Saturday night in Reno. And he said, there's no excuse. I missed some lyrics. I forgot a lot of the lyrics, and I shouldn't have stopped the show. I'm doing a movie called 1883. I have to dye my beard for the movie.
All right, Tim. Just apologize and move on.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
He said, we shot 48 hours straight. We showed up to do a show for you guys tonight because we love y'all, and we thank y'all for being there. I forgot the words because I was shooting the movie. I'm working with my wife. They're both doing the movie together. And he says, there's a lot of variables with this situation, so help me out.
Well, I mean, it's not even dirt. It's not even a dirty little secret anymore in the performing world, but everybody uses teleprompters. I mean, the first person I ever saw was Frank Sinatra using a teleprompter ages ago because he was, he'd been performing for 60 years, 40, 50 years. So he had a teleprompter because you would forget lyrics. You can't remember everything.
That's what I thought. He should have used it. We just saw a great country musician, Sammy Kershaw, on stage. And he had a teleprompter
right at his feet,
right in front of him.
A little prompter.
I mean, no big deal.
A majority
Springsteen uses one.
Nobody cares. It doesn't matter. I don't think anybody cares if we do.
A lot of the old rockers use them. I'll tell you, I saw a piece on Tony Bennett when he was performing Lady Gaga, and he's got bad Alzheimer's.
Yes.
And he doesn't remember 15 minutes ago. And he got up on stage with her and remembered every song to every standard he ever sang. And then he came off stage. He's like, well, that was pretty good, I guess. And the next day, he's sitting in the park in New York City with his wife.
Didn't even know it.
He's like, she says, that was a pretty good show the other night. He's like, which show was that?
Oh, man.